everybody, I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are
Our Fan Plays Games. Yeah.
And welcome to our preview of Valroc.
Yes.
Published by Haumea Games and designed by Thomas Carlier.
Now, family, this game is coming to Kickstarter September 13th. Now, like we say for all of our previews, don't take a word for it. Check it out. See if you like it. See if your game group like it. See if your family like it. But definitely check it out. So now Starla is going to give us a quick overview of this game.
Welcome to Valroc, the famous city of wizards. In this city, each inhabitant lives using the four elements: fire, water, earth, and air. The four great creators of Valroc were each masters in an element. Now revered, they have their statues around the lake in the southwest of the city. There are several creatures in Valroc. Some of these creatures can even be tamed by wizards and are therefore called tamables. The most powerful wizards can tame several creatures. The arena of Valroc was created for this purpose, and it is now a habit to tame or defeat every creature in this arena. Now here's how the game is played. It is played over two phases. Now the first is the draft phase, and that's when the players have to select the creatures that they will tame or defeat, and then they prepare for the tournament.
Now in this phase, that's when you'll be getting some cards, and three different types of creatures on those cards. You have tameable, you have the wild, and have the mythical. Now, tameable can really help you fight the other creatures. So when those go around, you draft them around to each player, and ultimately you'll have 9 cards in your hand. Then you have to skim it down a little bit more to 6, and those are the 6 cards that will try to help you win this game.
And then after that, you go into the tournament phase, and that's where the players will compete against each other to acquire the Archmage title. And then they want to accumulate the most prestige points.
And that's the part where you're doing the worker placement, you're doing a little, set collection, a little push your luck. That's the real action of the game. And also in that, you're fighting the creatures.
Yes. There are many possible strategies that will lead you to victory. Will you take risk fighting mythical creatures, use dark magic, or rely on your own knowledge to achieve your goals? The game ends when a player has defeated or tamed 6 creatures, and the winner is the player with the most prestige points. So, interesting game.
Yeah, very interesting game where it's a lot of elements in there that you have to really pay attention to, in the game and win it.
Yes.
So, because you got there's one action deck that basically controls a lot of different things on the board, and it's 8 different areas that you can go to, for your worker placement. But you only have a wizard, meeple, that can't go to all different areas. And then you have, the assistant can go to a few areas, but he can't go where wizards go.
Yes.
And then you have the mercenary that you have to pay for. If you have that money, you got to pay for him. And you have in all, you have 3 different, 3 different workers that can help you. But sometimes they can go to different places, So, because, your wizard can't go to the Dark Tower because that's bad. He can't go there. And then your assistant can't go to where you can train because that's the wizard's training. So you really have to strategize and see where you can go to get the most out of your workers.
Yeah, but it's kind of like you want to save up that wizard because he's the one that's going to have to tame or defeat those creatures.
That's right.
So you want to save him up.
Yeah.
You don't want to send him everywhere.
And you got to send him some places because you want to build up your skills,
right.
in
That's
your
true.
elements and also your magic points, so you can tame and defeat those those creatures.
Exactly.
So it's a real delicate balance of what you're doing through this whole game. Yeah.
Now, I know there's money in the game that's called vows.
Vows, yeah.
And you use the vows to get the mercenaries.
You get the mercenary, or also go to the sanctuary so you can give offerings to the gods. So you can get divine, favors from the gods, and you get a lot of things that the gods can give you if you give good offerings.
Yes.
So it's a lot of things going on, and everything is needed to win the game.
Now I know some of the cards. I know you were talking about the different cards.
Yeah.
And they have tameable creatures.
Yes.
Some are wild.
You have wilds, and you have also you have the mystical. And then some of the animals are hybrids, where some some of them are just earth, and some of them just water, you know, wind and stuff like that. But then you have some that are wind and water.
Right.
Now, even though if you get a hybrid creature, you lose points on that. So, you know, you always have to decide what you want to do. You know, what's heavy? Do you really want some points? Or do you really want to, you know, tame those animals so you can get, you can use them in different ways. So yeah.
Tameable, wild, and mythical creatures.
Tameable, wild, and mystical creatures with some hybrids mixed in. Yeah, so it's really a very interesting game.
And so when you get to the end of this game, you have to have defeated or tamed 6 creatures.
6 creatures, and then whoever have the most prestige points that you can get in various different ways, there you go.
That's it.
Yeah, there you go. Because you have cards that you can buy at the university that can help you, you know, do things in the game. You know, kind of break the rules a little bit to help you out.
Yes.
So it's either one-time use or all the time. So there's a lot of different things to try to get where you can get those prestige points and win.
And you know what I thought was really good, that they added diversity to the cards.
Yes, they did.
You know, there are women, there are people of color.
Yes.
It's just a lot of diversity.
It's really a lot of diversity, and the art is very, you know, very interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
And I definitely would like to see the final product of this game to see how it goes.
Because we did play with a prototype.
Yes, we did. We played with a prototype, family. We did play with a prototype, so things are going to change, you know, and things are going to get, it's going to be different. So definitely, I really want to see what happens at the end. So that's it.
That's Valroc.
Yep, that's Valroc. Yeah, so definitely, family, it's going to start their Kickstarter campaign on September 13th. Take a look at it. And again, don't take a word for it. Check it out for yourself and see what you think. So Starla, where can they find OFPG out here and see what's going on?
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and right here on YouTube.
Right here. So family, thank you for coming out and checking out the preview of Valroc. And so we love to hear from you. We love hearing your comments and your questions and all that. But there's one thing we definitely want you to always know, that we love you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.